What's up, you guys? Back for the next installment. It's your boy Shock. Today we have the unboxing. It's finally here, set to a whole case. The case on opening. We're gonna get it cracking. There ain't much to say, bro. There ain't much to say. We hoping for the XSR. We hoping for everything. We're just gonna crack this puppy open and see what we got. Slide into nothing. Make this a whole nother video. Oh, the XR Endeavor, straight off buck. I love that. Love that. Leaving that right in that kind of weird sleeve thing. Now there are 2 Quark packs in every box, so that is a welcome sight to see. We're gonna start off with those. Well, actually, I'm gonna leave these until the end. We're gonna put all 12 Quark packs off to the side. We're gonna open them at the end. Okay. My chair's not cooperating. All right, cool. Okay, so that's what we're looking at right there. We got the XR Endeavor, just off buck. I think the rest of these are commons, I believe. Or this Cero's obviously an uncommon. I believe the rest of those are commons. I'm not sure about Wire Arrow, but I'm pretty sure it's a common. Anyway. So let's get to it. All right, that was just for picture purposes. Gonna steal that frame later. Whoa, hey, easy. Gotta be careful with the Quark packs. All right. I need to move these. We care what we get all together. All right, let's get it. Pack number 1. Jasco, these. What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing? Get out here. Oh, pack 1, get out here. All right. Yeah, Fire Arrow's got to be, that's what I thought. Got that back alley hammer. This card is really good. And the XR Graceful Maneuvers, I believe. Did I just get one of those? No, I didn't. I got a Cheerful Uppercut. Yeah. All right, XR out the first pack. Loving that. We got a ton of sleeves over here that I need to turn upside down. Oh, get around them. There we go. Pull right down. There we go. Push these back a bit so you guys can see the commons where they are. And these are slippery. All right. Manly Passionate Friendship. Love that card. Another Stain. Another Slashing Whirlwind. Had one of those off of the pre-release set. Oh, this is the bad sleeve. I don't want that sleeve. There we go. I like my Supreme double matte sleeves. Those are the best. Love those. All right, cool. All right, I love it. Ugh. What's going on? What you got for me? Another Surviving the Final. I'm gonna stop calling out comments soon. New training method. Love this little guy. I definitely want to make sure I get the play set of the useful rares, so I like seeing that thing pull up. President Mike is back. Hero Killer says remove after your rival builds or unflips a foundation, remove it. Oh, that's super nice. You have to remove this for that though, but that's fine. Deadlock, first form, remove this card. Your weapon attack gains stun 2 for the rest of the combat phase. Your weapon attacks gain stun 2. Okay, I didn't read the S on attacks. Whoo! That's a deadlock for you. That's a deadlock for you. Every single weapon attack gains stun 2. Now that is a killer. That's a deadlock. Holy smokes. Alright. My bad on the first 2 packs. I think I actually forgot to read them. Yo, whole time, I still love this card. Plus 4 damage, get at me. Spooky yet again. I like that card. So we are still on, let me separate out the ultras actually. We have 1 ultra so far and 1 XR. And we got a bunch of rares. Okay. The mouse off the mat. Give me some extra room. Oh my god, the scissors are still open. Let me close those. Put those away. All right, give me another pack. I swear I'm trying to open these best I can. I need somebody to show me the way of universes. Another acid corrosion breach. Okay, this straight must be the ultra rare you get. This is my second one. Actually, both of these ultras, this is my second copy of each one, so I don't know. Give me some variety, Jasco. Give me everything else. Where the other cards at? I'll take a secret. I see something shiny in the back. I don't know if that was 2 cards or not. Hold up. Another toga. Oh, box full of babies. Loving that. And a fighting spirit. Fighting spirit. After your rival plays a non-character ability that reduces damage of an attack, cancel it for a flip. So you flip this down and do that. Not a bad card at all. 4 diff, but that's fine. I mean 4 control, but that's fine. And of course, box full of babies. Once per turn during your turn, draw a card. If your character is not MHA, you have to discard a card. And then commit your tech or weapon attack, gains +1 speed, +1 damage. Need a play set of that if you're gonna play MHA. All right. I wonder what is Fighting Spirit. I don't know the rarity of that card. Just reading it. I mean, it's a foundation, so immediately you think it's a common, but with that effect, I could see it being a rare. Dobby. Okay. Oh, rebound sidekick. Love this card, bro. It's just a rare, but still, like, I love this card. The reason is it's a flash. It says response after this attack is blocked, add it to your momentum right away. So it clears itself from the card pool. Why is this thing covering up my head like that? Clears itself from the card pool, and then in your momentum, you can add it back to your card pool to give +2 or -2 damage. Love that. I'm seeing Dobby come out. What? He is so ridiculous though. Like, if you ran a Dobby deck, you would have to be like one of those guys, because he says once per game, remove 10 foundations from your discard pile. Your attack gets +8 damage and throw. Your rival may destroy all their ready foundations to cancel this effect, which is just interesting. And first enhance, your next attack gets +3 damage. First enhance, your attack gets +1 speed, +1 damage. So all his attacks are getting buffed, but he's not All Might, you know? He does have some interesting symbols with Chaos and Death and Fire, but yeah, I don't really see him overriding, you know, Ochako and Tokoyami, who kind of rule those symbols. Airstream Driver, another Ultra, love it. Oh, my bad, hold up. So Airstream Driver is a pretty dope card. It's so strong, but I'm not sure it's great. It says enhance, discard 1 card from your rival's card pool. So when your rival's card pool, And this attack is +3 speed, +3 damage, makes it a 6 high for 9 damage. And then also discard 1 momentum, seal 1 asset or foundation. Kind of nice that you have a card that does something else with momentum now besides just upping your speed and damage, because that can, you know, there's ways that won't matter. So I like being able to seal something. Gives you a lot. There we go. Another giant bite detention. That's my second copy of this as well. So the first 12 packs actually pulling like fire here. How many packs was that? 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so that was 10 packs so far. And here are 11 and 12. See, that rips so well. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, we gotta go for the win. Another ultra double jab pummel. Combo charge, combo enhance. If this attack is blocked, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Your next check to play a card gets +2. That is freaking nice. Also, deadlock enhance. Your next check to play a card gets +5. So definitely a card you can play late in the chain to keep things going. On chaos, it's not range, so it's not really going along with what I was thinking for a second. But very interesting card, especially with the way Ochako plays. You know, a lot of 6 diffs on certain symbols and things like that. But also just a long attack strings. You know, everybody wants to play those long attack strings. Already see the hollow popping out the back of this set. This pack got the rare defrosting and the XR Nato Monoma. Okay, hold up. So defrosting, that's the once per turn discard top card of your deck, and you can either +2 speed, -1 damage, or -1 speed, +2 damage. That card is super nice. And then Monoma, once per game after your attack deals damage, gain all abilities on your rival's character for the rest of the game. This ability cannot be canceled. Enhance your attack gains a keyword trait of your choice. If it gained taunt, this attack gets +1 damage. This card is going to be in the side deck for some people, and it is going to be a problem. It's just going to be hilarious when it actually is used effectively. I cannot wait. It also makes me kind of sad that when you play a character from your deck, it doesn't you can't choose to make it override the character that you have out, because that would be such a moment when someone played Monoma and put it on top of their character. That would just be something. Another fighting spirit, or not another one. This is the rare. Okay, so the XR I got earlier was of a rare. Good to know. All right, now we're going into the back 12 packs here. Get out of here. Love seeing the characters. I kind of want to see the rest of the characters out here. Tokoyami Fumakage. I hate that effect, but hey, cool, man. Revel at his masterpiece. I love that effect. Revel at his masterpiece. Your turn, discard the top card of your deck. This attack gets +1 damage. So nice. And then if you have Endeavor or Todoroki as your character, remove this card if you as a form, remove if you have 10 or fewer cards in your deck, draw 2 cards. So strong. So that is my second Revel at his masterpiece. I need another 2 to complete the playset. Tokoyami is really going to appreciate all that the ability to dig into your deck to get that Summon Dark Shadow, and then also it's another new training method. That's awesome. And also it's another Stronger in Darkness, so it's really dope. New training method. I didn't read it earlier, so I'm just going to read it. After you build this card, build 1 foundation from your hand committed. So great first turn. And then commit flip. After you check a foundation, add it to your hand. So that's just so strong. Playing that turn 1 is going to be annoying. Playing against the turn 1 is going to be annoying. Playing with it's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, build 4. Oh yeah, let's just going to build another one. Just why not? You know, just build one more. Yeah, it's just one. Todoroki, everybody loves that. And then Confident Counter Strike. After you block with this card, your rival loses 2 health. Your rival may discard 1 card to cancel this effect. If your last attack was blocked, this attack gets +3 damage on the enhance. So super, super nice. It is only a slam only. Oh my god, I'm about to drop it. Okay, it's a slam only, and it'll go right there. Okay. We hit like a lull of rares there in the middle, but we're picking up steam a little bit. Hit the XR, hit the UR. What's next? Oh, give me no character cards. I need to see more characters. Fruit? Oh, fruit of our labors. I'm sorry, the picture just does not look like like this is a good fruit. Well, during your rival's turn, you can remove this card, discard 2 cards from your card pool. So that's super dope. You know, you're blocking, you already blocked 2 attacks. Then you can remove this card from your stage, remove 2 of your, then you just send 2 of your blocks to the discard pile, reduce that progressive difficulty. Dope. Deadlock form, flip this card face down. Your rival builds 1 card from their hand face down. So, ooh, that is really good late game. You're in a deadlock situation, get rid of one of your opponent's blocks. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And this is also something I was talking about in my Froppy video, is you need to be, am I supposed to be opening it from the bottom? No, I'm not. You need to be looking out for deadlocks. You need to always have a strong deadlock in your deck, or else it is a problem that good opponents will exploit. Love seeing the characters. Mineta out here. Once per turn, your rival adds 1 foundation from their stage to their card pool. Savage. If it's your rival's turn, they may build the top card of their deck face down. Getting rid of those foundations also enhance discard 1 momentum, reduce this attack speed to 0, and draw a card. So love seeing that. And we have Fusion, which doesn't at all look ridiculous. Commit your EX or kick attack gets +2 speed. Also commit your rival's attack gets -2 speed. So a lot of I don't want to say copies, but a lot of similar cards to Specialist of Sound in this set, where you can commit a card and give a speed nerf to your opponent's attack, kind of making that card, you know, that card was great because it was like the only one that did it almost, unless you had a specific character for that. So good to see the speed hate going all around. Okay, here we go. We got Hero Killer, got the rare Hero Killer, and the XR Shrapnel Cloud release. Hero Killer, remove this card after your rival builds or unflips a foundation, remove it. And then we have Deadlock, first form, remove your weapon attacks, gain stun 2 for the rest of the combat phase. I did read this card, okay. And then Shrapnel Cloud release, this is a common, I believe I've seen it a couple times. After this attack is blocked, your rival commits 1 foundation. So that's not bad. It would be better if like it said you commit 1 rival foundation, however, so that you would choose. But, you know, beggars and choosers, and it's a common, so don't get too mad about it. Rare stack. So we're up to 4 XRs so far. We still have another 4 packs to go in the first 24. So we're going at a pretty good clip. That's the playset completed of Go for the Win, I believe. And then a Searing Glacial Storm. If has stun 2 ranged attack. If it is your first enhance and your character is on the order symbol, both players remove foundations from their stage until they each have 5. End the enhance step. So that could be a seriously strong effect to control. So just something to note. But you know, that's seriously strong. Especially if you're going second and it's your first attack turn. Your opponents had 2 builds. So they're up to like, you know, 7, 8 foundations. You're still sitting around at 3 or 4. And you just, you know, say, hey, why don't you come on back down to where I'm at? Kind of leveling the playing field. Actually kind of putting you on the front foot. So that can be super strong. Not too many characters to use that with, though. Uraraka. Love seeing her get out here. After the combat phase begins, reveal your momentum and add a high attack or a charge attack revealed this way to your hand. After, and also response after an attack is blocked, draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Your next check to play a card gets +1. So Uraraka, super strong. Another spooky. I love that card. And then we have Acid Chop, a flash. After you play this attack, both players add the top card of their deck to their card pools face down. We know Mina loves those face downs in her card pool. Haven't pulled a Mina yet. Not concerned quite yet. If I haven't pulled her by the 4th box, I'm going to be concerned. Because I do really want to have... Well, I want to have all the characters, but I definitely want to have Mina. I think she offers something very unique. And it's going to be really hard to defend against some of the things that she does because nobody can unflip cards in the card pool. So, you know, this is going to be very interesting. She might be a really hard character to counter. Another Present Mike. I've gotten so many of these. And a 3rd Acid Corrosion Breach. That's the 3rd copy. I'm in box 1, bro. What's going on? What's going on? Guys, if you have hit a bunch of Acid Corrosion Breaches, please let me know. It seems like it's free. It seems like that card is absolutely free. Whoops, why am I putting that like it's not a open pack? Another box full of babies. No pack with a box full of babies is a bad pack. Let's go. On the rare stack, no characters in that pack. Come on now, I need my characters. Need them. You know, I may have gotten an XR Monoma, but I still need another one. Oh yes, another Rebound Sidekick. I'll take that all day. I want the playset of those. 2nd box up. Let's go. I don't think I've seen that card yet. Okay, in one of my boxes, that is. Mei Hatsume got a puller. And then we have the Final Exam Gut Shot. Flash attack, Fury and Punch. Response after you play this attack, discard the top 8 cards of your rival's deck. Digging them out. This is a very interesting strategy when you're digging out, when you're throwing away your opponent's cards from their deck. Like, against some decks that's not going to be great, but there aren't that many decks that manipulate the grave, so it's not really gonna hurt that often. Unexpected Hero, I think that's my first copy. I don't have a lot of Shinso cards. Back Alley Hammer again. Card's so good. I think that's my 2nd, I want to say. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. And I'll just go through the box. Another Tokoyami. Grape Rush. Oh, good old Mineta. doing crazy stuff. Okay, Mineta, stun 1. Enhance, if your rival has at least 1 card in their card pool, draw 1 card. Also, Mineta Enhance, this attack gets +2 damage and gains throw, only playable if its attack speed is below printed. Oh, so you gotta get that nerf speed. Kind of a protection against the speed getting nerfed in the first place, so that's dope. Especially, you don't want to nerf the speed if they have... Oh no, it gets +2 damage and throw. Oh, you definitely don't want to make it a throw. Unless you weren't planning on blocking it anyway. But if you weren't planning on blocking it anyway, you wouldn't have nerfed the speed, so... Definitely an appropriate effect. League Interview, love this card. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Your next check to play an attack gets +1. After you make a check to block, that check gets +1 if you flip this card face down. Also, it's a 6 check. Also, it's fire. Tokoyami loves that card. Another Ida. Excited for blood. Let's go. After your rival loses health, gain 4 health, and also once per turn, lose 2 health. After your rival loses health, draw 1 card. So imagine your opponent loses health twice. You'll take 2 damage each time, draw 2 cards, and then flip this card face down and gain all that life back. This is a dope card. I like how it can change gears, you know, like, oh, I don't have a lot of life, I'm just going to gain 4. Oh, I have enough life to, I have life, but I need cards, well, I'm just going to draw. So, taking the resources from where they're at and putting them where you need them. Oh, Faith Shield. I think this is my 2nd copy of this. Love this card. Because I think there are some other ways to use it, but I'm not quite sure yet. But it says response rather. Remove after you block with this card. This attack deals no damage. Flip this attack after it resolves. So your opponent's attack will flip face down. And you guys talked to me after I read this card in my pre-release pack opening video. You guys are like, well, if you flip it face down, they can't use combos off of that card. That card's responses can no longer activate if they had a response to another attack or after it's self resolved. Grammar, but after that attack resolved itself. So there are things that, you know, just in the normal game flow will help you by flipping your opponent's attack face down. Also, enhance, destroy the charge or stun attack gets -2 damage. So that's not bad. You're gonna need that to play Abara, I believe. I don't think I've pulled an Ibarra. Making a stand. Let's go. Ready, get set, go! Remove this card, draw 1 card. Very simple, very nice. And then also responds after your rival plays their 4th foundation this turn. Build 2 foundations from your hand. Ready, get set, go! So I like that. It's simple, it's effective. Some decks, you know, you got to really limit the number of actions you have in your deck because they are the icing on the cake, but they're not the meat of the meal. So it's kind of hard to fit a lot of them in. But that is a super nice one to have to help you out. Another Mineta. Another Revel at his masterpiece. Let's go. Also small and limber. A very nice card. Commit your charge, fury, or kick attack. Gets +1/+1. And then also response once per turn. After a card leaves your stage during the combat phase, ready this foundation playable while committed. So that's really nice. Kind of giving a what's her name? A Froppy aspect. What's that card she has? Oh my god. Aspiration? Why do I want to call it aspiration? Amphibious. There we go. Giving an amphibious to a different resource pool. Another stain. Another new training method. That'll be the third one, I believe. Rare. Yeah. I just start putting the character cards aside because I'm not sure which characters I have and don't. So actually, yeah, I'm gonna start putting the characters in another pile. I feel like there's a lot of characters I have not pulled yet. Okay, here we go. So we got the rare fruit of our labors, and we got the XR detonation launcher. Powerful 1, enhance, flip 1 foundation. If your next attack is high, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. If it's a mid, your rival flips 1 ready foundation. So Bakugo coming for them resources as always. All right, XRs. I was about to say this pack has to have a lot of XRs, but I think we have hit a good number of rares, like ultra rares and XRs so far. So I'm not complaining yet. I do want to see this box kind of do its thing a little bit. We'll put the character to the side. Another fusion. Okay. Feel this box started off a little hot. It's cooling down a little bit. You know, we gotta see what's going on. You know, show me what you about. Show me something, man. Show me something. It reminded me of the guy I was sitting next to at the pre-release. I was balling out. He was like, not so much. Started these pack openers, I was balling out. Right now, I'm a little bit of a lull. Let's show the people what they want. Okay, that was weird. Another league interview. Okay, Nato Monoma. Gotta have the actual uncommon version of him. Love that. And the Tetsu Fist. Powerful 3. Enhance, if you have discarded a card this combat phase, this attack gets +2 speed. And also Tetsu enhance, discard 1 card, build the top card of your deck, and draw 1 card. That is super nice. Tetsu definitely going to be a guy in this format. Not saying he's tier 0 or anything, but definitely is somebody you see across the table from you. You're not assuming you got to win. You're going to have to work for it a little bit. Of course, that's a good thing about My Hero. Universes in general, I assume. Is that, you know, if the player across from you is good, you always got to work for it. All right, another fighting spirit, and we got the Bakugo 2. Oh, where's the sleeve? There we go. Bakugo 2, destroy 1 foundation. Your Fury attack gets +2 speed and +2 to its powerful rating. And also response once per turn. After you play a combo ability, your rival flips 2 ready foundations. So flipping your opponent's foundations down, whew, especially if you do combos back to back, that hurts. That hurts. You know, you feel that. Another Dobby. And another Tetsu Fist. Can't be mad at that. I like this card. I can't wait to run Tetsu. I do have a Tetsu out of my pre-release packs, but I would like to pull one today. XR if possible. I won't be mad at the XR. Not gonna be mad at it. That out. Okay. Okay, we got the Izuku Midoriya. Loving that. And the Cheerful Uppercut. Discard 1 momentum. This attack gets +4 damage. Also response after you block with this card. Both players add the top card of their deck to their card pool face down. So more of Pinky. I forgot her name for a second. More Pinky being Pinky. And also Izuku. Discard one card. Your punch gets +1 speed and +3 damage. Response once per turn. Commit one foundation. After you check a copy of a foundation in your stage, build the checked foundation. So Izuku just gonna be building a freaking fortress out here. It's gonna be very interesting to see that play. That goes with self-sacrifice or not, or things like that. Challenging the fakes. I said leave it downstairs. I'm recording. I'm in the middle of the video. Please stop interrupting it. Jesus Christ. Okay, final exam, gut shot. After you play this attack, discard the top 8 cards of your rival's deck. All right. Final exam, gut shot. I believe it's the second one I got of this. Was my other one an XR? Or was it a rare? It's probably a rare. Yeah, it's probably a rare. Yeah, it's a rare. Yeah. There we go. All right, the Tetsu. Let's go. The Back Alley Hammer, the third copy, possibly, whatever. And then the XR. Yeah! Let's freaking go. Oh, man. I'm loving that. This, I don't know if Tokoyami can use 2 copies of Yeah or not, but it's in there. Back Alley Hammer, though, really dope. EX2 Stun 2. That's already a 4 for 5, and it says draw 1 card or build 1 foundation with a printed difficulty of 0 from your discard pile. So that is just absolutely good. No question about it. And then yeah is a 2 mid for 8 damage. So love seeing that high damage. It's a ranged attack on fire, so you can throw it right into a Tokoyami. And then it says combo enhance. If the previous cards in your card pool are an attack followed by a low attack, then you can use this combo enhance, which says ready all cards committed to pass the check to play this attack. So if you can play this card, it's free. It's automatically free. So the 6 difficulty doesn't matter. And then your rival discards cards from their the top of their deck until they discard 4 non-attack cards. So he can work with Bakugo a little bit as well, discarding your opponent's deck out, seeing, if you can get him to cycle. I guess is that the strategy here? I'm not sure. But yeah, love Tetsu. Gonna call him out for a second. He is so good. Discard 1 card, your attack gets +4 damage. Once per turn, if you have 0 cards in your hand, reduce this attack's damage to 1. So he is a block in and of himself. And then if he uses that response, after you take damage from an unblocked attack, add 1 card from your stage to your hand. So he grabs another block. So it's a really good defensive piece, defensive puzzle that you make your opponent try to solve. They're trying to come at you, and you're like, oh, that's you have like a 7 high for 9. Yeah, it does 1 now. And then I'll pick up, maybe I built a foundation phase, build an attack phase now. I'll pick that up and come at you with it. Hitoshi. Yeah, it is Hitoshi. I didn't know his name was Hitoshi. Hitoshi Shinso out here, and oh my goodness gracious. The webcam is not going to do this card justice. This is Blue Flame Spiral. And I gotta call out, bro, whoever worked on the art of set 2, much improved from set 1. Set 1 was already really good in my estimation, but it didn't blow the doors off. Set 2 blowing the doors off. especially with these ultra rares. Blue Flame Spiral, ready to rival foundations. This attack gets +4 speed, and then enhance, discard top 3 cards of your deck. If this attack deals damage, destroy one rival asset or foundation. Now, the ability to destroy an asset makes me say, oh man, hey, I'm always going to talk about Topion. I'm sorry, I'm always going to talk about Topion, and I think he can fit right in. That is an ultra, and then Hitoshi, right? And then Hitoshi Shinso, first form, name an attack zone high, mid, or low. At attacks that match the named zone get +2 speed for the rest of the combat phase. Then we have response once per turn. After your rival's attack resolves, reveal one random card in their hand. They must play that card as their next form or discard it. I wish it wasn't random. I wish you could just do any card, but that would be a little too broken, a little too OP, and so it makes sense that that we just, pick a random card, and maybe it'll be the card you wanted to pick anyway. It almost never will be like the card they wanted to pick, so it is a little bit better. When I say almost never, I mean like, what, 15 to 20% of the time? Somewhere in there. Surviving the final, got the playset of that league interview. I think that's a playset, I'm not sure. I probably have more than a playset, so I'm not paying attention. Another great brush. Oh, I'll take that down. No characters in that one. Man, that pack was leaving something to be desired. Oh, Mina Ashido. Love seeing her, small and limber. Yet another one, and another Faith's Shield coming in. Go right into the sleeve. Mina Ashido. Love seeing her. Face down cards in your card pool do not count toward progressive. After your punch or ranged attack deals damage, your rival loses 1 health for each face down card in your card pool. So that is going to be a card to watch out for, a leader to watch out for. 6-hander with 27 life. That's a problem. That is a problem. These 7-handers, they're going to have to deal with getting burned for X amount of damage every turn. Where's the XRs? Show me some XRs. Another ready, set, go. Not mad at that. I do want to have a play set of those. I believe I have a play set now. Yeah, I believe this is my 4th ready, set, go. My 3rd rare. I do have 1 XR. Another Meihatsume Howitzer Impact Cyclone. When it comes at you, it comes at you. Powerful 3 Combo Fury. Combo enhance, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. And then also enhance, destroy 1 foundation. Draw 1 card for each of your momentum. So, whoa. Careful with that. So it is a 3 high for 6. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Seen some people really interested in that card. I haven't had time to really like lab with it or look at it or theory craft with it at all, but it definitely has some support going into the format, that is for sure. Successful sales pitch. Got another 0 gravity barrier. That's the 2nd one. I don't think I read it last time. So this is if this attack is added to your momentum's added face up because it has enhance in your momentum, remove this card from play. Oh, I did read it, but this was in the previous video. Remove this card from play, discard 1 momentum, add your rival's attack to their momentum. They may draw 1 card. So you are negating your opponent's attack straight up. Also enhance, switch this attack speed and damage. So that is very nice. Oh, that's ultra. So nice. I mean, of course it's ultra. Oh my god. Of course, this Ultra is so good. You know, when you're out of blocks, it's an extra block after it's gone to your momentum. What do you do with that? Uraraka just has more, just more in the, more tools in the toolkit. Okay, I got Himiko Toga. I believe that's my second one, but I did not. There we go. Got the SR Dropkick Slicer. Read it last time I pulled it, but that was in the previous video. This is my second Dropkick Slicer. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add all attacks revealed this way to your hand. Discard the remaining cards, and your rival loses 1 health for each card discarded this way. This effect cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. And if you have 10 or less health, this card gets -1 difficulty. So, very nice card. You gotta balance it with the fact that it has a 1 control check on it. Oh, Toga, where are you going? And then, of course, let's not forget Himiko Toga. Enhance, lose 1 health. Your attack gets +1 speed. If your attack is blocked, your rival loses 1 health, and your next attack gets +1 speed. This attack cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. And then off the back of that, response twice per turn after your rival loses health, gain 1 health, draw 1 card, and discard a card. So you gain and filter every time your opponent takes damage. So super nice. So you gain that health back, and you get the +1 speed at the end of the day. Super nice. Oh, I'm over here losing my mind. Here the sleeves. Oh, why am I putting Toga in the sleeve? Well, I'm gonna put all the characters in the sleeve eventually anyway. I'm gonna need some more sleeves actually. Alright, that box is filled up. Last one. Give me that XR love. Oh, and I got that XR love. Let's go. And any means necessary. Not a bad one. And another defrosting. I asked for the XR and I got it. Can't be mad at it. All right, box number 3 on the way. Let's do this. There we go. Whew, there's a lot of cards. Oh, I need to put that in a different thing. Another Stain, go for the win, and another Revel at his masterpiece. Completes the playset, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that completes the playset. I'm gonna make another stack here. And I don't believe I read Stain earlier. Your weapon attack gets +1 speed. If it deals damage, your rival loses a health. Oh no, I did read it. Oh no, I didn't, no. And then response commit. After your rival makes a check to play a card, that check gets -3. Failing that check does not end the combat phase. Only playable if your rival has taken damage this game. So super nice effects. Your opponent coming in with something real. Say, hey, you know, pass a check for a minute. You know, try to do something. You basically force them to check an attack or act like they checked an attack, and then go forward from there. Even though it's a little bit worse even than checking an attack. Another Ochaco, another Slashing Whirlwind. Love that. Don't think I read the last one. This is discard 2 momentum. This attack gets +10 damage. Only playable if you've dealt damage this combat phase. So that can deal a lot in the blink of an eye. And it can end a game real quick. Your opponent's sitting there at say like 11. They just blocked your last attack. They think, hey, this guy's not gonna deal 11. So I'll be straight. And then all of a sudden, rebound sidekick. That'll be the 3rd one, I believe, of those I have. I believe that's the third one. Okay, I gotta get different mods. Giant Bite Detention, another Ultra. That's a third one of those I have. And another defrosting. Oh, got a hair in the sleeve. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. It's like a beard hair, a little short guy. Okay, see? I think I just need to rip them faster. When I rip them fast, they do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, Tutor Kirishima. Another Toga. Oh! Oh! Another secret rare joint effort offensive. Man, that looks good. It's got kind of the XR hollow vibe to it. But yeah, ally fury punch, combo attack, combo enhance. This attack gets +1 speed, +2 damage for each card in your rival's hand. And then Bakugo Midoriya enhance. Discard 1 momentum. You may play once per game abilities on your character a second time this turn. Joint effort offensive. We're just gonna try and go in slow. Just gonna go in slow with it. I'm gonna hide my fingers so it captures the card. There we go. That's about right. Nope, it fuzzed out. Why'd it fuzz out, man? Why you doing that, bro? Why you gonna do that? I don't understand. Why you doing that? Whatever. Anyway. Oh, this is so hard. There we go. Oh. There we go. Got him. There we go. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess we know what the rare is. Not mad at it. Okay, and a Dobby. I like having the characters. So, what characters have I not pulled? If I can think of them off the top of my head. I pulled the Ida, even though it's not right here. Todoroki, Endeavor. Have I pulled the first character in the set? Oh my god. I'm about to call him Airstream. Jesus. I really do watch the show, I swear to god. Gran Torino. Yeah. I think I probably pulled a Gran Torino and then before I started putting the characters off to the side, because I do remember seeing them. I know I didn't pull them in my pre-release. League interview. Okay. Finishing Blast XR. Not mad at that pack. When you get an XR of anything that's not common, even an uncommon, can't be mad at it. I don't think I've read Finishing Blast yet. So your rival flips 1 ready foundation if you combo it off of a fury attack, and then enhance if you've played this attack. If you played this attack's powerful ability, it gets +2 speed. So a nice way to give it speed and damage when you play the powerful. Oh, you have a Dobby over here, right? No, there's not a Dobby over here. Oh, wow. I could have sworn I read Dobby and put him over there. right, so one of each secret. Let's keep pulling those. Not in these packs, I guess, but pretty soon. Oh, here's Gran Torino, and then another Fighting Spirit. Go for the win. You gotta go for the win, bro. If you're going for the win, what are you doing? I say that, and I like dropped from the tournament today because I had to grab a suit for my friend's wedding, so I couldn't even play. I like played in the first couple rounds. Like, all right, you guys, thanks. So I wasn't playing for the win. So what am I talking about? Aiming for number 1. Love this card. Definitely want to have a play set. This is my second one. So I had to get to the 3rd box before I got my second aiming for number 1. It is an ultra though, so can't be too mad at that. Manly, passionate. Oh, manly friendship, rather. Okay, finishing blast. All right. Another one of those off Buck very quickly. All right, let's see what's going on. This pack feels like it's heating up a little bit. You know, Steph Curry out here. As soon as he sees a shot go in, stuff starts popping off. Spooky and the XR overhead reversal. Not going to make the same mistake. I know this is a common. in the pre-release set, I think I got an XR of it, and I thought it was a rare because it also builds a foundation with difficulty of 0 from your discard pile, and there is a rare that does that. However, I have done homework since the last time we met. I'm red. Oh, that's fine. Another Mina Ashido and another Grape Rush. I'm gonna have to put together some sets of the entire of all the cards and sell them off. Maybe do like a prize for the channel or something. Oh, Ibarra Shiozaki. There we go. And, you know, final exam got shot too. But Ibarra. This attack gets -1 damage. Your next attack this turn gets +3 damage. And then enhance once per turn, your next low attack ignores progressive difficulty. So the ability to just, why am I doing that again? Let me not do that. The ability to just completely ignore progressive, well, not completely because it's once per turn, but the ability to get that last attack off, ignoring progressive, so you just have that much more consistency and you can plan your turn out accordingly. Because this game has a lot of RNG baked into it, so any deck that allows you to take some of that RNG out, pass your checks reliably, is definitely a deck that you're gonna want to be able to play. That's kind of the whole reason that Froppy is good right now. Ready, Set, Go coming out this pack. Ready, Set, Go! Not mad at a Ready, Set, Go. I believe that is my 4th rare Ready, Set, Go. So every other time I see a Ready, Set, Go, I'll be a little disappointed. Another Monoma Cinder Convection. That looks so beautiful. It's not hollow though. Like, it's so weird to say this. This card is not hollow. It's a rare. The words are hollow. The numbers are hollow. But it's not what you'd expect. Especially when this moment in the show is so iconic. So I would just expect a little bit more from the foil. But a very dope moment, a very dope art. I'm glad that's been kind of materialized into a card. All right, Fighting Spirit and the XR Zoom. Zoom, after your combat phase begins, reveal the top card of your deck. Also, Deadlock form, look at your rival's hand. So, the ability to grab tons of important information. Looking at the top card of your deck, I mean, that's why Jiro was thought to be so great, is because she could just see the cards on the deck, and that it just lets you play out things so differently and save resources that you might have lost if you check an attack off the top when you started an attack chain. Another Blue Flame Spiral, love that. Never mad at a UR. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute, I see a... Oh, Bakugo, okay. I thought I saw a character right there. Copy Harden. Okay, Taki Yaki Fanatic. Love that. And the XR Detonation Launcher. So, Detonation Launcher is a common. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, Takayaki Fanatic, so good. His response: destroy this card after your rival plays an enhanced ability on an asset or foundation, cancel it. So, your ability to just like whatever your opponent does that you need them not to do, you can just say no, and you just burn this card for it. So the ability to cancel things coming to a wider audience, so to speak. Before, I think there were only like one or two. There's at least one. I think there were only like two things that canceled something. The league interview. I just kind of notice every time I see it. Confidential Counter-Strike again. Again? Do I have that? Do I have that card? I don't think so. Oh, I do have one. Okay, yeah, I have one. Right, I read this. After you block this card, your rival loses 2 health. Your rival may discard a card to cancel it, and then if your last attack was blocked, this attack is +3 damage. Yeah, I read that before. Super nice effect, especially at the 4 diff with the 1 mid block modifier on those symbols. Fire, Good, and Void. Some very good symbols. Ambush Tactics. Toga. Okay, a Sinister Paralyzation. It's my first one of these, I believe. Combo weapon. Enhance if your rival has taken damage this game. Seal 1 rival asset or foundation. And then combo enhance if your rival checks a printed 5 or higher to block this attack, they recheck. Okay, so making it harder for them to block. Very nice, very nice. Got the 2 control checks. Something to note when you're using those stain cards, they are a bit harder to mix in to other decks because their control is a little low. Just a little bit. See, I actually need to just rip these things off because they are so nice when you just rip it. Another spooky. I think that's like my 5th one or something. We'll count them up. At the end, we'll count them up. Or maybe I won't. Who really cares about how many spookies I have? But I will count up the ultras and we'll see exactly what kind of ultra game I got. Okay, now I'm getting in a groove. We're opening these packs. I just gotta rip it open. From Buck, Level Zuku. And then Electromagnetic Stomp. Kick stun 1 when this card is added to your momentum, add it face up because enhanced momentum. Commit 1 foundation, add this card to your hand. So if it goes to your momentum, you're bringing it right back for committing a foundation. Also enhance lose 2 health, ready 1 asset. So if you're Jaime. Why do I want to call her Jaime? I am so tired right now. And she's not even here. Oh, no, that's Mina. And she's not even here. Mei Hatsume. Hatsume. Whatchamacallit? If you're Hatsume and you're readying your asset, then you're going to be able to draw an extra card. If you're readying, like, is she on one of the symbols? No, she's not on the same symbol as earphone jack, so you're not readying that. But yeah, Ultra. Let's go. All right, bathroom break. Oh wait, hold on. One more card. One more pack. Finish off the third box. Come on now. Fruit of our labors, and the XR aiming for number 1. Let's go. XR aiming for number 1? What? Weather. Oh yeah. If you're opening your packs and you're having trouble, just rip it. No hesitation. Comes out great. Faith Shield. Let's go. I gotta change that angle too on the camera. Have it point down a little bit more. Actually, can I do that right now? I should not be doing this as I'm recording. This is a really bad idea. Any content creators out there, do not change the camera angle while you're recording. Bakugo Takoyaki and the XR first impressions. First impressions flip. If this card is your first attack this combat phase, +3 damage. If it's blocked, your next attack is +3 speed. So a very nice offensive foundation. And the Takoyaki, I love cancel. If it cancels, I love it. So you're gonna be hard pressed to find a cancel card that I'm gonna talk mess about. I'm gonna need to grab some sleeves in a second. Another Airstream driver, pulling out the URs. So people who run, oh my God, I forgot his name again. Gran Torino. It's right there. People who run Gran Torino, not exactly maxing out on Airstream drivers. So is there something wrong with the car? Does he just not fit in the deck? Is he waiting for his place? What do you guys think? Another Cinder Convection. I wonder who made these decisions on the foilness. It just messes with me. That foil could have just been. It could have just been next level, and it's just good enough. But it could have really been special, I think. Yeah. Tetsu Fist. Love seeing that. Is it my third one? I believe it's my third one. At least my third one. Back Alley Hammer. That is definitely the last of the play set that completes the set. Another Tokoyami. Excited for blood. After your rival loses health, gain 4 health. And once returned, lose 2 health. After your rival loses health, draw a card. I have read that before today. Would love getting another one of those. A lot of 3 diff foundations in this set. To see, like Jasko saying, hey, we gave you guys, kind of the starter set. Now we're gonna push the boundaries. 3 diffs. Get used to them. Tetsu Fist. That'll round out the play set of those. That's not a ultra at all. And Tenya Ida, I don't believe I've read him. Yeah, After you play an EX ability, add the top card of your deck to your momentum. So you're playing EX abilities for free, and then enhance once per turn, ready 1 foundation with a printed difficulty of 1 or less. So he's adding foundations, adding resources to be able to do what he needs to do. Very strong, very strong. We'll see if that's enough. He is a 7-hander, so we'll see if that's enough to do to overcome the format. Hero Killer. Get in there. All right. So Loki Fusion and a XR net gun surprise. Not the craziest XR, but I will take it. Response: if this card is in your card pool, remove this card to pop up a little bit more lately. I don't think he has very many cards in this set though, so don't expect that to continue. All right, new training method. Does that complete the playset? I believe it does. I believe I've caught 2 today, and I got 1 out of the pre-release. So that should be a set of 4. Oh yeah, that felt great. When you just rip the pack real fast, it feels great. Hero Killer again. I think that's 3, maybe 4. I believe 3 though for Hero Killer. Tetsu Fist. Rare. Alright, so we've maxed out a Tetsu Fists. What are we looking for here? We're looking just for good XRs. We're looking to complete the UR collection. Anything we don't have. Okay, so I'm looking at the list of all the cards right now. As far as cards, I'm still looking for Double Jab Pummel. Don't have that. Haven't pulled 1 of that. Yeah, there's a lot of cards. Just don't want to pull any more aiming for number 1s. I think I have enough of those. The frosting. Could use some more electromagnetic stomps. Use 1 more slashing whirlwind or sinister paralyzation. New training method. And of course, XR character cards, always welcome. Always. Alright, Revel at his masterpiece. I think I already had the playset, but just in case I didn't, that completes that. Oh, excuse me. Alright, another Acid Corrosion Breach. Is that a playset? I pulled 1 early. I had 1 from a week ago. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And then there's 1 in the book. So I have a playset of those. That's done. I always will take another SR. Yeah, and maybe another Excited for Blood. Yeah, I got 2. I'll take another Excited for Blood. That would be nice. Already see what's coming up next. You got the box full of babies and the XR successful sales pitch. Commit after your tech attack deals damage. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 tech card. Reveal this way to your hand. Discard the remaining. So Mei Hatsume definitely, after just throwing a ton of cards away as she gets to what she needs. It'll be very interesting to see how this deck is played, if there's any kind of discard pile manipulation at all. I'm not aware of any at all right now. I haven't really read through her and done my homework there either. Another zero gravity barrier. Okay. I don't need these. But you give them to me. I'm not gonna be mad. I won't be mad. I swear I won't be mad. I'll take it. That's fine. Sorry, I've been watching The Offer lately. Al Pacino's got me. All right, and another finishing blast. Okay, getting deep into the set, into this box. Got only 2 packs left in box number 4. Cheerful Uppercut, the rare. Okay. Last pack. Gotta be something. Gotta be. I'll settle for a secret. Yeah, it's a foundation. That's not a secret. Faith Shields. Okay. I think that set has some really good stuff in it. I mean, that box has some really good stuff in it. Nothing crazy. So box 2 and 3 had secrets in there. I probably should have separated it by what came in what box. But that's cool, because it all is going to the same place. Now, box number 5. This isn't even like box number 5. They're kind of separated. Slash and Whirlwind, I'll take that. Take that all day. All day. Let's go. Ain't mad at it. Could use one more Slashing Whirlwind as well. Something's glittery in the back. Coming all the way through. Ready, set, go. You like that card though. Back Alley Hammer got more than a playset now. Okay. Rebound side kick. All right. Rebound out here. Okay, so we got the XR leaping right hook. Leaping right hook, is that common? It has to be, because I haven't seen it yet. And I probably, it's probably been one of these. So this attack gets +2 speed and -2 damage. If this deals damage, draw 1 card. Yeah, that sounds like a common. And then Deadlock Enhance, if this attack, this attack gets +2 speed, +4 damage. So in Deadlock, this is a 5 high for 8. And then +2 speed, -2. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not sure why. This is interesting. It's interesting, I'll say that. All All right, got another defrosting. I think we should have maxed out the number of defrostings we need. I'm sure that I'm just so positive. I do not need to see another defrosting. Good card though. Good card. I love the card. Do not like shit on it. Like to mill one and to give an attack -2 damage that you're not gonna block, or -2 speed to make it easier to block. So nice. Aiming for number 1, another copy. Aiming for number 1, ultra. There we go. I was like, wait, where does this go? Oh, Rebel. I love Rebel. I don't even need any more of it, but I just love to see it. It's such a good card. Come on, let's get that, what do I need again? Slashing Whirlwind, Electromagnetic Stomp, Sinister Paralyzation, Double Jab Pummel. Or a Fusion, you know, I'll take a Fusion. Fusion! Ha! Yeah, I did it. What are you gonna say? You want to make fun of me? Watching my video. Okay, so we got the XR floating around my babies. Attack weapon, enhance, remove the top 3 cards of your discard pile from the game. This attack gets +1 damage, and then Grape Rush. If this attack has at least, if your rival has at least 1 card in their card pool, draw 1 card. And then if you're Moneta, this attack is +2 damage and throw. Not bad at all. But at the same time, I have enough Grape Rush. I want the real stuff. Let's go. Give me the real stuff. I know it's here. We know it's here. Another Tokoyami, Fruit of Our Labors. Oh! Oh, thank God. It didn't fall. Oh, right. There we go. Electromagnetic Stomp. Right on cue. Love seeing the diversity. Give me everything I need, baby. Give me everything I need, baby. I'll take another one. That's cool. Probably won't be in this set if they're, and it's the rare, the hollow, whatever it is. I'm hoping it's just a rare. It's an XR Acid Chop. Well, it's not the greatest XR in the world, so there's that. I wonder if that was from my rip or if it was already like that. I think that was from my rip. Because it did come down, hit the cards, and then come off and rip around. So I think I did that myself. That's unfortunate. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Ida. So do I have everybody? Do I have all the characters? I'm gonna check that out after this video. I'll probably put it. I probably just put it up on the screen whether I have all the characters or not. Good job, Post Kev. Post Shock. Great Rush. Another Ready, Set, Go. So we are getting to our second playset of Ready, Set, Goes. We're halfway through our second playset, I think. Alright, I need to get another box. That one's full. Final Exam, Gut Shot. Rare? Yeah. All right, let's get another box for the other foils. This guy, box number 5. Come on now. Todoroki, another yeah. Like seeing that. It's the third one, maybe fourth one, third or fourth. I think I got two. Yeah, I got an XR and a UR today, and that was my second UR today. And then I also had one from the previous pack. So that completes the play set of yeah. Now I need to get on this play set of double jab pummel. What's going on with that? Can't pull one. Howitzer Impact Cyclone. Not mad at that one. Still want that Sinister Paralyzation. Paralyze me, baby. Paralyze me with surprise. Did I put Todoroki in here? No, I did not put Todoroki in here. I put Zero in here? There's no Zero in here. Alright, next time I see Zero, he's got to go in here too. Alright, a Searing Glacial Storm. I don't believe I've maxed this one out, so good on that. It's funny how the acid corrosion breaches have really calmed down. I was pulling so many earlier. Rebound Sidekick definitely completes the playset if it wasn't already. Take that. Definitely want to have a playset of those. Didn't rip it fast enough that time. Go for the win, Airstream Driver. Okay. I have enough of you. I really do. I'm talking about this Airstream. I'm trying to talk about something else. Actually, you know what? Airstream Driver is probably going to be a really good card this format. Just looking at it. Doesn't work directly with a lot of characters, but it's just got the effect is just too good. Another Rebel. See, this is what happens when you get a case. You get to the back 9, back half, you start seeing a lot of cards you already saw. You got certain cards you want to see, and you gotta just keep going. President Mike, Faith Shield, the XR Hero Killer. Always take XRs. I feel like I haven't seen an XR in a little bit, so glad to see one. And then the Faith's Shield. Pocket that. Two packs left in box number 5. Finishing Blast. I really wish that was the XR Endeavor. That would have been nice. I do have an XR Endeavor though, out the box topper. So don't really need one, but would have been nice. There, right there. Fusion and the XR Small and Limber. Actually kind of geeked right now off of the XR Small and Limber. This card is really nice, and if I run Gran Torino or something on come on, like that, Daddy needs another secret. I only have 2. New training method. I opened 5 boxes, got 2 secrets. That's not what I want to see. I'm actually okay. The reason I say that is I've been spoiled. First set, my first 5 boxes I bought, I got 4 super rares. So I've kind of come to expect that now. Whether it's fair or not, I expect it. Another Cero. Double jab pummel finally showing up. Combo charge, combo enhance. If this attack is blocked, draw 2 cards and oh no, I did have one of these. And draw 2 cards. Oh, sorry, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Your next check gets +2. Deadlock enhance. Your next check to play a card gets +5. Okay, so I do have this. This is my second one. And Cero, you go over there, play nice with your new friends. Hero Killer. So this pack, this box, I think I'm just looking for Electromagnetic Stomp, Slashing Whirlwind, and the secret rares. Like everything else is kind of like icing, but not the cake. Oh, and I need another 2 box full of babies. This is the 3rd one, I believe. Let me make sure. So, okay, I have 4. All right, cool. We have a play set. Whew. Oh, actually, we have 5. Wasn't even in doubt. All right, bet. We are building Mei Hatsume. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we will be piloting it somewhere. Another giant bite detention. Just just so I know that I got the playset. Surviving the final. Spooky. Dang, I need more sleeves? Jeez. Okay, so we got a XR wire arrow. I think I have an XR wire arrow from earlier. Real quick, I just want to see. Oh no, I don't have a XR wire arrow. Oh, I had a XR net gun surprise. That's what it was. So okay, the first XR wire arrow. Unless somebody has a form that allows you to draw a card, which I don't think exists in the game to this point. Toga. Oh yes, Sinister Paralyzation. Let's go. That's what I'm waiting for. Have I been recording for 2 hours? It's not taking me 2 hours to open all these cards. That's crazy. Cinder Convection. Rare. There we go. Takoyaki Fanatic. That's at least my 3rd. So we're getting really close to a playset there if we're not there already. All right, gotta grab. I didn't get a lot of character XRs, which I'm kind of disappointed about. But hey, it is what it is. Cheerful Uppercut. I would have really liked Tetu XR or rare. dudes over here. Yeah, Tetsu XR or Gabi, Mei Hatsume, Todoroki. I think I'm missing somebody. Gran Torino, Stain, just to have Mina. Definitely Mina. XR Mina would have been broken. But instead I got Endeavor and Monoma. And you know, not mad at that. Final exam gut shot. Okay, these are upside down. Fixed. All right, cool. Another box full of babies. All right, not mad at that. People gonna need these since you have to run it as a playset or not at all. So I am not mad at hoarding more than a playset. That box is getting pretty full. Another Midoriya, aiming for number 1. For value wise, I'm not mad at it. Oops, ultra. Fighting Spirit again. So yeah, these are this last box. And it needs to turn up. It's how many you get? It started our oh whoa, I did something stupid right there. Alright. Howitzer Impact Cyclone XR. What is that worth? Hold up. Whoa. Well, the listing price is not great, but the market price is amazing. So I'm happy either way. Whew. That's a nice XR. That is a nice XR. And then Takayaki rounding out the playset, I believe, of those guys. That was a really good pack right there. Really good pack. Oh. I thought I was going for the Quark pack. Not yet. Not quite yet. We almost there. Finishing Blast. Where's the rare? There it is. Another Mina, another Cheerful Uppercut. I feel like I have like 10 of these. Maybe just because every time I see it, I'm like, oh. Cheerful Uppercut. Awesome. Defrosting and then a XR Acid Fling. So yeah. Flip after the stack deals damage. Add the top card of your deck to your momentum. And then respect them. For another Hero Killer. Okay, we're down to our last 4 packs. Where is the SR? Cheerful guy. Cinder Convention, rather. Convection. Rare. Is there a Mei Hatsume in here? There's not. This one doesn't want to come out. Maybe some valuable in there. The rip was weird. The value. Excited for blood. Okay, that's why the rip was weird. Because Toga, she be doing weird stuff. Like it. I'm excited for blood too. Excited for maybe my third. I think that's my third excited for blood, if not my fourth. As we round out the packs, hoping we can round out an S. Oh, okay, back alley hammer. Okay, everything comes down to this last pack of the day. Can we get an SR to give us 3 on the day, or do we just get one of each in the case? One of each SR in the case and call it at that. We're about to find out. Tetsu Fist. Okay. So yeah, one of each secret in the case. Rare. There we go. Now we have the Quark packs. Let's see what we got. Advice for winners. Flip this card face down after you check a printed 3 to play a card. Recheck. So making sure you can pass your checks reliably on the all evil and good symbols. Helps good the most, I think. Blue Ingenium. Let's go. Once per turn, your EX or slam attack gets +3 damage. Once per turn, after an attack is played, it gets +3 or -3 speed. If it's your attack, each time your rival plays an enhance during that attack's enhanced step, ready 1 foundation that has not been ready this combat phase. So another Ingenium. So all I'm looking for here is not copies. I would just want kind of a completion aspect here. I want uniques. You got learning the standards. Response, flip after your rival builds an asset or foundation during the combat phase, flip it face down. Also response, remove this card from play. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, your rival must play a non-attack card as their next form or end their combat phase. That will mess up an attack turn, especially against like Tokoyami, things that are playing combo decks, things like that. Sugar Rush Power Up. This thing is strong. Remove this card from play. Remove 10 cards from your discard pile. This attack gets +2 speed and +4 damage. Then enhance during your attack. Remove this card from play. Flip 1 rival foundation with the ability that reduces damage of an attack. So that's very nice. Invincible Clasp. This card right here is something else. Enhance, lose 2 health. This attack gets +3 damage. It is a throw, so it is a 3 high for 6 at that point. And response, discard 1 momentum after your rival plays a non-character enhance during this attack. Cancel it. So again, using the momentum for other things besides just boosting damage. Another Sugar Rush power up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 1 of each. Love another Invincible Clasp or Advice for winners at this point. Got the Invincible Clasp. And just 1 more copy of learning the standards and 1 more copy of Advice for winners in the last 4 packs. And I'll be happy no matter what. Got the Advice for winners. Let's go. And another Sugar Rush power up. Not too mad at that. All right, just one more. Learning the standards. Another Ingenium. That was kind of the card I definitely didn't want. And I can't do much with copy of a character. And learning the standards. All right, happy. So we got to learning the standards. We get to Advice for winners. Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that to that card. We get 2 Invincible Clasps, and we get 3 copies of Sugar Rush Power Up and 3 copies of Ingenium. So definitely like that we did not get 1 copy of anything, spreaded it out. we spread it out rather, and that's pretty dope. So pretty happy with everything all the way around. I kind of been spoiled. I wish I had more. You can't really see what the character is when I'm doing this. I thought that the picture was going to come out a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. So we got pretty much everything. We just didn't get as many secret rares as I like because I am spoiled rotten and I wanted more. However, we did pull the drop kick slicer. We did pull the, oh, there it is, joint effort offensive. Both those in the case. I'm not sure if there's like you guaranteed one in the case or whatever it is like that, but we hit one of each this time. How many sinister paralyzations did I get? Because I think that's worth the most out of all the ultras. I think I got 2. Oh no, slashing whirlwind. Oh, I'm about to fall. Yes, I don't think I got any more. I think I got 2. And that's fine. I'm down with it. So yeah, the case is cracked. This is what we got. Let me know what you guys thought of the pulls. Just a reminder, as the box toppers, we got XR Endeavor, XR Cheerful Uppercut, we got XR Sero. Oh, I forgot we got XR Sero. XR Wire Arrow, XR Half Hot Ignition, and an XR Ambush Tactics to go along with the XRs that we got out the set. I'm pretty happy. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you smash that like button, get subscribed, ring the bell. We got some hot content coming. Don't miss out on the videos when they get posted. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.